All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, all across the globe, welcome to another time with Dr. Larry Carnes. Elder Kevin Vaughan here with you. Doc, always good to see you, sir. Optimal blessings to you, sir.
I
I
receive an optimum blessings to you.
received, Doc. Hey, thank you so much for your time as well. Those listening live right now or those listening later on, we appreciate you guys so much. And we trust you guys have been benefiting and listening to the doc. I call him Dr. C on the power transformation, folks. It is real. It is needed. It's about 8.6 or 7 billion people on the planet. And I believe they should all go through the power transformation. That's just my opinion, Doc, real quick on that one. Hey guys, Doc, I got to give a shout out to my TikTok folks out there because, man, they've been putting up the numbers on midday, Doc. And I'm just going to run down the numbers real quick. Just wanted to thank you guys for listening to Doc and myself on the midday, folks. I'm going to just give you about 6 or 7 numbers here real quick. On TikTok, guys, Doc, just for your information, which you may already know, 98 listeners there, 121, 116, 66, 121, 145, 126, and the highest is 146. So, Doc, we just want to thank the audience out there who's listening to this broadcast because we never know until I check the numbers. So, thank you so much, everybody, for listening to Midday. Hey, guys, the power transformation is real, and we're just excited about what Doc's going to share with us today. Hey, folks, this is your Midday. Again, Doc, thank you for your time, sir.
Optimum blessings, thank you. And we want to extend the optimum blessings to those of you who are watching as we conclude the week. What thought about something when
Yeah.
you're dealing with transformation, you're dealing with different traumas that are going to be associated with transformation. One of the important things to understand is how the traumatic effects can impact you, impact your life, but it impacts those around you. And how do you deal with those emotional traumas that surface in your life? Emotional traumas come in a variety of packages. Emotional traumas can camouflage and disguise themselves. And then many times, I want you to think about something. Many times, your emotional traumas are self-induced. Personalities, knowing your personality. You have to really tap into your personality. And we talk about your I factor.
Yeah,
Who are
Doc.
you? Your personality type. Some people you hear about people who make mountains out of
Yeah,
molehills.
yeah, I've heard that
See,
before.
that's a personality.
Mhm.
And that's a person. It doesn't matter what's going to happen, what's going to take place, that thing is going to become a major thing in their life. Now,
Right.
that's a traumatic experience that can be avoided.
Mhm.
When you experience transformation, then you're going to have to, okay, I need to renew the way that I process things.
Yes, sir.
It's a transformational experience because now I'm going to have to rethink things and wait, and I'm going to stop reacting.
Mhm.
I'm going to take time to evaluate and respond. Many times, the reason that you have traumatic experience in your life, the reason we have traumatic experiences in our lives is because we react to situations and we don't take the time to evaluate that situation.
Right.
We
Yeah,
don't think it through. We don't
right.
process it.
Yeah, there you
We
go, Doc.
just react. We shared with you how reaction in many cases, depending upon the situation, reaction can be weakness, but
Right.
your response to the situation can be the strength. Why? Because you take the time to stop and evaluate it. There was something that we used to do when I was with the nuclear facility. It was
Mm.
called take two. You would sit back, exhale, and take 2 minutes to
Yeah.
evaluate and process it.
Mhm. Right.
When I say reaction is weakness and response is strength, you need to put that, you need to know how to correctly categorize it. There are
Mhm.
some events and times in your life, for instance, if you're about to step off into the street and a vehicle is coming and about to hit you, you want a quick reaction to get out of the way.
Mhm.
That's different from an emotional reaction
Right.
that occurs because of an event or something that someone has done or something that someone has said. For
Mhm.
instance, you're with someone, they make a statement, they make a comment, and you react to it
Right.
immediately. See, That's the weak part.
Right. Yeah, Doc.
But there are times when you need to react, but you need to categorize it and know what we're talking about when we say that. The anxieties of life, the emotional traumas of life. There are times when, listen to me very carefully, we want to be delicate with this situation. There are some people who will induce upon themselves a bipolar condition because it benefits them. I've
Hmm.
seen it.
Hmm.
And I've seen people do it, and in the next second, boom, they're acting normal. I said, okay, you're using that as a crutch and a way to get sympathy from someone. But watch this now. If you keep practicing that thing, that spirit or that learned behavior will become a part of who you are.
Hmm. Yeah, Doc.
It's an interesting thing. We were working out, and I see this guy walking around the gym, and he's just, I mean, nobody's there. He's talking and doing this and all this stuff. Nobody else is there. But he has sense enough to know how to do, which exercises to do, what things to do. And I
Yeah.
saw a guy had too much weight, and that's the guy was it was coming down upon his chest, and
Mm.
this same person who's acting all crazy. Well, I want to use the word crazy. Who's acting? He's not normal. He's you know you're talking out and you're talking to yourself like you're hearing voices. Comes off of the apparatus that he's on, runs over and grabs that bar with that weight and gets it off of that person before it crashes down on his chest.
Hmm.
I said, man, you got a game going on here.
Mm.
See, that's why transformation, listen to me very carefully, and it may seem like I'm rambling a little bit today. Transformation and emotional traumas are something that you control.
Hmm.
Now, you control your ability to submit to the process of it, but you don't control the transformational process. We control our willingness to submit to the process,
Hmm.
but we do not control the process. I'm trying to, and I want you to think about this and get it right. It's the transformation that you go through.
Hmm.
The power of transformation is that's the result.
Yeah.
But if see, you're not entering the power of transformation, you're entering the transformational process. And the benefit that you see from the transformational process that you enter is the power of the transformational process that you enter. That's when the spirit of your mind will be renewed. You'll find yourself being set free. You'll find yourself walking in a psychological, emotional, and mental awareness and freedom that you never knew before.
Yeah.
In addition, you'll find when you submit to the process of transformation that you're going to release yourself from some self-imposed institutionalization.
Yeah, Doc.
And you didn't have to do meds. Now, if
Right.
you're a person and you need
Right.
medication, we always tell you if you need medication, you take your medication. But see, there's transformation. What we're talking about, transformation here, and the power of the transformation isn't determined by
Hmm.
medication.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's determined by your willingness to submit to the process, renew the spirit of your mind. See,
Yeah.
as a person thinks, you're renewing the spirit of your mind. It's an internal spiritual
Yeah.
regeneration, internal transformation, internal restructuring of your spiritual DNA, where you cease to be who you've been socialized to be and you become who you were created to be. It's all a process, but
Yeah.
you must submit to the process and then determine how you're going to deal with grown up. Watch this now. How do you deal with yourself when you throw an emotional trauma? You yourself, because you didn't get your way, because someone said or someone has done something that wasn't in agreement with what you wanted, and then you intentionally, watch this now, you intentionally throw a trauma. Grown up traumas.
Yep. Yep.
Grown ups do that. Why? Because they didn't get their way.
Yep.
Think about that. And don't be conformed, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Remember to always out love, out serve, out
Wow.
forgive each other. Optimum blessings to you.
Man, Doc, that's powerful, folks. I tell you guys, this is some great information today, folks. Doc always be dropping those platinum and gold nuggets, guys. I hope y'all taking some notes. I was taking some notes today. And guys, the only thing I can talk about is my journey as we talk about the power transformation. I mentioned a while back, guys, that the power transformation has benefits, folks. It has a lot of benefits. And Doc, I love when you taught and continue to teach on the reaction versus response. That is very powerful. That needs to be studied, though, by a lot of people out there, I believe, too, as well. I had to study it because I had to understand it. And the only reason why I was reacting and responding maybe in a different way, folks, is because I didn't know what else to do, right? That's why this training is so important. That's why reading is so important. So, Doc, the only way I got around all that, at least learning more about it for sure, is the training, right? The training that you gave over the years, the optimum return, power transformation, and so much more. Also, to the coaching. The doc also provided here for me specifically. I have to just say for me, y'all need to take advantage of that. Also reading his books and reading other books that related to the power transformation. Now, Doc, this is the one right here for me, is the understanding of what the process is all about. That part right there. I had to also understand a little bit about what I was going through, but also how to apply it to my own life. Because, one of the biggest things, guys, that Doc talked about, don't focus on anybody else but Kevin Vaughan. That one right there, folks. So you got to understand what you're going through, up to a point. I'm still learning. And also then you got to know how to apply it to your own life because it is a process, folks. And that's the part, Doc, I had to get is how do I apply it to what I need to do for me? If I'm not looking at anybody else, what do I do with all this good stuff, right? So I am learning that, folks. The power transformation is real. It's a process. And guess what, guys? It is continuous. There's one class I always loved to teach, Doc, was continuous improvement. And guys, I'm working on me each and every day. The power transformation will definitely give you those tools and help you get there, guys, if you're willing to submit, as Doc talks about, submit to the process. Man, and Doc, I always got to take some time, man, while I got you. Thank you so much for this teaching and training and coaching over the years because it literally is changing my life each and every day. So again, I thank you, Doc. I want to give you flowers while you're here, man.
Blessings. Thank you. You're welcome.
I appreciate you so much. Hey, guys, appreciate you guys as well listening. It is real. I highly recommend you just learn more about the power transformation, guys, and get excited about the journey, guys. It is life-changing. And what I get excited about too, Doc, as I told you so many times, not only does it change my life, it changes other people around me. I don't even have to say anything. Just take care of Kevin Vaughan. Just do what I got to do. And believe me, that particular area that you're interested in will be changed even through others as well. So that's powerful, powerful area. Wow. Hey guys, we're here on Mondays and Fridays around 12 noon. We thank you so much. And Doc mentioned earlier, have a great weekend, guys. Be intentional and be in the moment. Doc, thank you so much for your time today. Powerful day. Wow.
Awesome blessings and thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys. Hey, guys, share this out. My TikTok fans, y'all, thank you so much again. Y'all continue to share this out, not only on our platform, but yours as well, because we believe if one person's life is at least peaked today, if you just pique your interest today, I would be excited about that, right? If you just pique your interest, if you guys got anything you need to know about, let us know. You guys know how to get in touch with us, okay? Take care, and we'll see you next time, guys. This has been your Midday Moment with Dr. Larry Carnes, Elder Kevin Vaughan. Have an awesome day. Be intentional, guys, and be on purpose. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye. Don't forget to share this out, guys.